Hey guys, this is North back again with another video. Today's video is going to be all about Incense November. Today is the last day of November, so as promised, I was going to do 30 days of nothing but incense-based fragrances. So I'm going to show you what I wore on each day of the 30 days of November. Let's try to keep it short and sweet. Let's go ahead and get it going. All right, here's the first 15 days of Incense November. Day number 1, I wore Royal Incense from OMANLUXURY. This one is a effervescent, all-weather type of incense fragrance. That's day number 1. Day number 2, from the house of Comme de Garsons, I have Wonderwood. Wonderwood, this is a all woods pencil shaving type fragrance. Next. Day number 3, from the house of Abdul Qurashi, I wore Brown Incense. Brown Incense, this is my favorite one from the brand, I'd have to say. This is a one that smells like what they call Bakhoor here. Day number 4, from the house of Montale, is Bakhoor. Bakhoor is similar in respect to Wonderwood, where it's basically just woods. Day number 5, from the house of Arabian Oud. This is Majestic Woody Intense. All right, this is a nice, sweet, woody fragrance. Day number 6, again from the house of Abdul Qurashi. This is a Etat. This one is called Safari Incense. This does not smell in any way like Safari. It's a sweet fragrance, and it really doesn't smell much like incense. Day number 7, from Etat Libre d'Orange, I have Attaquer le Soleil. So this one, the only note in this is Laudano. So this is a smoky, well, slightly smoky, sweet type of resinous type of scent. It's a good one. Day number 8, from the house of All Saints, it's Incense City. This one I had to order. I'm glad that I got this one. This is a more like spring, for me, like spring, summer type of incense type fragrance. Day number 9 is from the house of Jovoy, and this is the Liturgie des Heures. This was one I had been waiting a long time to get in my collection. I finally got it. I was a little bit underwhelmed, but all in all, it's definitely a churchy incense type of feel. Day number 10 is from the house of Diptyque, one of my favorite houses. This one is Trois. This is the most realistic representation of frankincense. Day number 11 is from Tiziana, Terenzi. This is Laudano Nero. This is one of the fragrances that has the most notes I've ever seen. This one is a nice, sweet incense resinous type feel, a little bit smoky, has some cognac in it. Day number 12 is again from the house of Abdul Qurashi. This one is called Frankincense. It says it's a resinous oriental. This one is not the best frankincense that I've ever smelled. It is not, but it's pretty good. It's okay. It doesn't smell as much like frankincense as the Diptyque one. Day number 13 is Tiger's Nest from Memo, Paris. This one is a sweet incense fragrance. I believe this is a good entrance for Memo for an incense fragrance. I do like this one a lot. Day number 14 is the one that started it all. This is Incense Avignon from Comme de Garsons. So another one from Comme de Garsons. This one is supposedly the one that started it all. And on the 15th day, I wore from the house of Armani Privé, Bois d'Incense. So Bois d'Incense is another old school incense frag that's mostly woods. This one is a good one as well. I have a few other ones coming up, but as the first half of the month, I'll come back with you with the next half of the month. All right, guys, I'm back for the second half. Day number 16 from the house of Atelier des Heures. This is L'Hermès du Desert. This one, I believe, to me, you know, it's kind of close to Sahara Noir. This is a great blind buy for me. I'm glad that I picked this one up. Day number 17 was another blind buy. I had to blind buy this to get this online, and that is Full Incense from Montale. Day number 18 from the house of Mas Milano. This is Mandala. This is the most effervescent frankincense based fragrance out there. Some people don't like it. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty good. Day number 19 from the house of Amouage. It's the infamous Interlude Man. All right, this is a smoke bomb. People should know this. This is also a tester bottle. Day number 20 from the house of Robert Piquet. This is Caspa. Caspa is another one of these like quintessential incense-based fragrances. It's like your collection is not complete without this one. Day number 21 is from the house of Etat Libre Orange, and this is Rien Intense Incense. Had to get this one, but to be completely transparent, I really wish I had the regular Rien. Just even to compare it with, I really don't feel like buying it now, but this one is just the most nuclear fragrance that I think I own in my collection. It's pretty beast mode. It's definitely more beast mode than Interlude Man. Day number 22 from the Tom Ford Private Blend. This is Vert d'Incense. This is a bomb. I just really love this fragrance. This is a green incense fragrance. I put it in my top 3 of on my top 10 incense list. I just still really love this one. If you can get a bottle, if you can get your nose on this, definitely check it out. It is discontinued. Day number 23 from Luxury Parfums. This is Incense Asakusa. This is a incense fragrance with iris. This one I am absolutely in love with as well. It's still my favorite from the house. I only have 2, but I've tested a number of them, and this one is still up there. This was also in my top 3 incense-based fragrances. Day number 24 is from Bulgari, and this one is Garnat. This one is a incense and rose fragrance. This one, when I first tried it, it seemed really like light. It's not a very potent fragrance, especially for the price of it. Luckily, I was able to, of course, get a tester bottle of it. So I got it for about half price, but when I wore it again this month, you know, I was able to enjoy it a little bit more. I do like it a little bit more. It still isn't a potent or beastly type fragrance. Neither are any of the other ones that I tried from this line, and they are quite expensive. Day number 25 is right now the king of my incense-based fragrance collection. This is from the Armani Privé line, and this is Sable Nuit. As I said before, this one to me is like a mixture of all the best facets of all the incense-based fragrances that I like. Day number 26 is one of the fragrances that I put on my 10 fragrances for life list. This is an awesome incense-based fragrance. I don't believe I made this list when I had this. When I made my top 10 incense list, I don't think I owned this at the time, but this is from the house of Stefan Humbert Lucas, and this is Uma. Uma doesn't get talked about a lot, and maybe because this and the O'Hara are like the most expensive fragrances in the line. This one smells like what they call an incense that they call Bakhoor here, specifically Mahmoud Bakhoor. So it's like a powdery incense, but not powdery in the iris sense. Day number 27 is back to the Armani Privé line. And this is Incense Satin. All right, another tester bottle. Incense Satin is definitely another smooth, sweet incense-based fragrance. This one is great. It's discontinued as well, so if you can get your hands on it, definitely, you know, try to at least sample it if you can. Day number 28 is back to the Tom Ford private line, and this is the infamous Amber Absolute. I was so happy I was able to get this discontinued gem for just a killer price. So I got this one. It's not a tester, it's the full presentation. This one is supposed to be like the king, the most beautiful amber-based fragrance on the market. So this definitely has incense and olibanum in it. This is why this one is on the list. This one is a beast as well. Day number 29 is from the House of Penhaligon's, and this is Agarbathi. Agarbathi is Hindi for incense. This one is like a milky sandalwood type of incense fragrance. I've used a lot of it. It was really light when I first got it, and you know, it's come to grow on me. It's not one of my favorites, but this one is discontinued. So when I was able to pick up a bottle, I got it. I did get it for less than retail, but it was definitely more than what I wanted to spend. And the last fragrance that I wore this month for Incense November comes from the House of Bakhoor. I didn't bring the presentation because I used the refill. I bought a refill of it. It's another discontinued one, and this one is Incense Oud. Now, Incense Oud, I almost forgot about, and I was going to wear something else. But when I came across this and I noticed I didn't wear it all month, I had to go ahead and throw this in at the end. This is a great incense oud rose type of scent. Again, I got it in a refill bottle. So I just, you know, when I run out of this, I'll refill it with a dropper. And stick it in here for convenience. If I were to buy another Killian, I would get a refill bottle. I wouldn't buy a full presentation of it unless it came with one of these. You know, if I didn't have any Killian at all. But so that's it, guys. That is my 30 fragrances that I wore for the month of November, Incense November. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to get through these as fast as I possibly could. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The last two fragrances that I wore were discontinued, which leads into my theme for the month of December, which will be discontinued December. All right, so the whole month of December, I will only be wearing discontinued fragrances. You may see these last 2 or 3 or whichever ones are discontinued, you may see them throughout the month again, but we will see, so stay tuned. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.